When all the world's cold, pull up a chair. When it gets rough out there, come have a beer. There will be bands with laughs, there will be news with views. We do it all for you. Watch AAA. You need distraction. Bring all your friends. Drop some donations. Stay till the end, where we all know your name. AAA.
Shut the fuck up, Shuru.
When all the shit gets old, come hang around. When you can't take the load, come put it down. There will be bands with laughs, there will be news with views. All of your friends here too at AAA. All of your friends here too, AAA. All of your friends here too, AAA. All of your friends here too, AAA.
Oh, yes! Hello and welcome to the AAA meeting where one of the A's means ampersand and... Oh, God, I'm out of breath. Bear with me.
You alright?
Yes. I came sprinting into the bar right there. Whew. And it's Monday, my dudes!
Hold your fire! This man isn't black! What?
That gave me time to out of breath. It's Monday, my dudes, which means your host is your favourite drunken uncle. It's me, Drunken Uncle, and I'm joined as always by my colonial co-host and collaborator. It's the one-man dog pile. It's Sinatra Says.
Yo.
Yo, sing to me, baby, sing.
What up, man?
Was that you singing?
Yeah, that's all you get.
Is it? All right, and that is the tone of the rest of the evening has now been set. What? How are you doing, bud? How you doing? Fucking, how was your weekend? Eventful weekend.
It was a hell of a weekend. I went to the bar with my brother, and he didn't watch The Boys either, so I had nobody to talk to about it.
Oh, bro.
Dude, I think we're finally allowed to talk about it.
Are we allowed to talk about it? Like, people in the chat, if you have seen The Boys, just say bro. Just say bro.
I just need to know that you know.
I am putting it to a poll, right? Can we talk about The Boys finale? It's now the poll right here. And, I mean, look, I want to. I want to. It's currently 50-50, and then it's looking good for us. It's looking bro. I mean, hell, 1 minute ago, one whole minute ago, M4 Sherman, one of our favourite tankies, and not in that way. He's not a tanky like that. He's just a tank enthusiast. Through $10, like a goddamn legend, he says, "Sup, late Brit and others." Hey, finally. Now everyone else is the others. Brilliant. Just saw the new Twister movie like 5 minutes ago, and it was really good. Like, surprisingly.
I've heard good things about
really
it.
Have you really? I didn't even know there was a
Yeah.
new Twister movie. Was it like Twist Harder? Oh. Twist with
I
a
think it's called
Vengeance?
Twisters.
Oh, that's bad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not great, but I heard it was a good flick, though.
I mean, I was just amazed they made a movie about a tornado in the first place, and they managed to do it a second time, and they went, do you know what? Add more tornadoes. And everyone went, yo, brilliant idea.
This guy's got it.
Thank you very much, M4 Sherman. And you tell him Steve Trump for $1.69. He says, listen up, chap. Listen up, Chet. I can't do the Trump like you can do the Trump, so we're gonna make that ratio great again. We're gonna get. I'm just doing Jesse the Body Ventura, aren't I?
Yeah. Listen, chat.
We're gonna get all the dipshits out of here in the biggest deportation ever devised. I'm leading
They're gonna be
into it.
gone. It's gonna be fantastic.
They're gonna be gone.
No more dipshits. Only American dipshits.
Just American dipshits, patriotic dipshits, probably the best dipshits in the world. So smash
The most
like,
beautiful.
or China can have your freedom. Commies. He ended with commies this time. God damn it, Steve Trump. And, sir, I will not be voting for you, but that is because I'm not allowed to vote. Kara Soldier just threw $2, says, I attended a classic games fest over the weekend, which was a short notice invitation. Sold a ton of Pokemon cards and made a comma. Ho-hoo! Good for you. That's hard work as well, Kara Soldier. Good for you. Our little tradesman over there, Kara Soldier. God bless you, sir. Or ma'am, I don't know. I mean, it's soldier, so I'm guessing. You know what I mean? Surely,
because there's no women soldiers.
There's no such thing. No, there are just. Well, no. I mean, look, it would be Kara Soldier. I mean, language rules. Being like we know Zera is a girl because otherwise Zero would be called Zero. We know that.
That's true.
So there you go. So Kara Soldier is a guy. Thank you very much, Kara Soldier. You tell him Steve Trump and the greatest of the tanks, M4 Sherman. Right, so, the poll is currently at 69% yes. And I've seen a lot of people saying, bro, in the chat as well. So I'm just going to go ahead because, 69% yes, perfect number. The poll has ended. Hey, Sin.
Yeah?
How about that fucking finale of The Boys, eh?
I am most curious. Gen V was woven in perfectly.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
I am most curious how they're gonna play Soulja Boy,
bro.
in the next season.
Now
and not only that, but I caught something that we never talked about. Pink eye guy in the fucking sauna.
Splinter.
That was God. Did you notice that?
That was God.
Yeah, from Supernatural. That was God.
That was Chuck.
Yes.
Man, he looks ill.
Hey, really? Because I thought he looked like he put on a little bit of weight.
Yeah, you could be fat and ill. Look at Foodie Beauty, I suppose. Bro, no, I didn't know that. It all makes sense now. I can see it now that you said it in my mind's eye. I can see it. Shit. I mean, that's Kripke for you, though, isn't it? You know, you tried and tested boys right there. I suppose he's been trying to get a lot of the boys in, not the boys, sorry, the supernatural boys, you know. The vampire twins, as Gasly would call them, getting them in for a while, and then as soon as one went, yeah, all right then, the others went, oh, go on then. God, Eric, you sly old dog.
I guess so.
I mean,
apparently Jared Padalecki's going to be in next season too.
I remember hearing about that on a show called the AAA Meeting.
Oh, yeah, we did talk about that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I was really hoping because I was like, I don't know how we'd work Soulja Boy back in. But I want to have the Spider-Man meme of all three of them pointing at each other, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And now we know that
Jack
is possible.
was in Gen V.
Yeah, he was the Antichrist. Yeah, I clocked. The Antichrist was in. Jack was the Antichrist.
I guess technically, yeah, but
yeah, he was. Yeah, I clocked that ages ago. Oh fuck, I know who that guy is. Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna get season 2 of Gen V before we get season 5 of The Boys, which I'm fine with as well. And season 5 of The Boys is going to be the last season, but Gen V is an Amazon original, so they can run that as long as they fucking want. And what I love about Amazon,
no one's gonna give a shit if The Boys isn't on.
Well, I don't know, man, because it's still the same universe, still the same writing team, and still, it's people exploding, and everyone likes that. What can I say?
Maybe. That's just my thought.
And then maybe even like a spin-off, you'll have like the Red River Orphanage, Orphan Boys or something like that, There's lots of things you can do with it. Or the young boys, like they do the Young Avengers or Teen Titans.
So, with it goes without saying, spoiler alerts, blah blah blah.
Spoilers.
3, 2, 1. When Kamiko started yelling,
Oh! I saw it coming.
I didn't.
You didn't?
No. But I knew what was going on the minute I saw that blonde bitch. I'm like, oh, okay. And then she grabbed Frenchie. I'm like, oh.
You know, my favorite person showed up at the end as well. Is me and Phil Gilmore
bitch?
called the Big Squeeze. She was from Stormfront's hospital, and she could just make people explode just by moving her hand. That's the one that was grabbed Huey in Starlight. And I'm going, ah! I was watching it in the pub, and people were watching me watch it on my phone. I was not talking to anyone. Oh, Summerween.
It is Summerween.
Summerween. All right, go ahead.
I just got into a new book called Forgotten Ruin, and the first sentence of the description literally says, token me shock and awe. It's pretty interesting, and does have an audio version on Amazon Kindle. All right, I'll have to check that out. Thank you. Got shock and awe.
So now we've got.
I just read it.
We've got to wait 2 years now for the next, probably 2 and a bit years for the final season of The Boy. Probably 3 and a bit years, because they're gonna want to take their time with this one. They're gonna want to, and they're gonna be like, hey guys, there's a lot of CGI, there's a lot of blood, there's a lot of people exploding, and we love it when people explode. I think it's gonna be it's gonna be a hot minute.
I really hope they don't do a 3-year thing again.
Well, the 3-year thing in between 1 and 2 was because of COVID. And they did
there's
bring
no
in...
reason for us to do it again.
No, there's certainly no reason. But they did give us Diabolical in between season 1 and 2. Did you ever see Diabolical?
I heard that wasn't really worth the watch.
2 episodes are canon in the Boys universe. I think it's the last 2 episodes. And one of them, and it's an old man and a woman. She died of cancer in hospital. And he gives a compound V because he works in Vault Tower. He nicked a bit of compound V. And basically her cancer comes alive. And I was always going like, why is that considered canon? And then, of course, Billy's power, when he basically turns into the unspeakable horror from the Umbrella Academy, that shit coming out of his chest is cancer. So that I was like, oh, that makes sense now. Even if you watch it just for the last 2 episodes. Although Dan Harmon did an episode about unwanted superheroes who were at Red River Orphanage, which was clearly a comedy one and is not considered canon. It's not canon at all, but it's still quite funny. Definitely worth a watch. What's Diabolical, man? What are you doing? I mean, no one clipped this, but I've been just soaking up The Boys. Just anything to do with it. I got the comics. There's Diabolical. I've got the Deeps biography on audio.
Oh, God.
I've not listened to it yet, but I was like, my God, that was a real thing? I'm getting that. Fantastic work. And fantastic work to everyone who's given some hard-earned spondoolies for the moment, that is. I mean, hey, we got a show ahead of us. Thank you very much. All the links are down in the description. We've got streamlabs.com/drunken uncle, and there's a whole shit list of shit that you can get. More bang for your buck. And of course, we've got streamlabs.com/Sinatra_says live streams. If you don't want to go typing it in, guys, you can just scroll down to the description box and just take a link. I've made it easy for you right there. But what we have on the bingo card thus far, Sinatra, is the chat has been berated for the like ratio by the one and only Steve Trump. That's done. That happened. We were all there. We have host is late. Bang. We're already we're right there. And that's not me, guys, as well. That's not me. Like, I was here. I had to I had to roll a cigarette and then we could start. It didn't take me shut up. We've unexplained absence from a host as well. So we're already doing quite well up on this row here. If we get an update from a previous article, a phone call, and some twat with a stupidly loud engine in the background, then we've got a line already, Sin. If we get an awful pun and a fucking massive donation, then bang. And you know what happens when we get a line on bingo, on AAA bingo?
Everybody gets laid.
Everybody gets laid. Peter Bochan says, where is the hamburger donation? I can't see it. The hamburger donation now is the, what's it called? Time for Church donation, which one that Sinatra helped me with, and it is a good one. Peter, I'm liking your thinking there, sir. You're going through the donation list, and you're looking at the right numbers, sir. I'm a big fan of you right now. We've also got some hamburger-based news, Sin. It was,
What's that?
yeah, it's really, really dumb. It just made me laugh.
This is the AAA meeting.
Yes, but also we do have the best news. This is where people come to learn about current events. And I mean, hey, what current events evented over the weekend, Sin?
Oh, I can't think of anything
question.
off the top of my head.
Off the top of your head? No, you got nothing? Nothing at all?
No, nothing major. No.
No?
I don't think anything happened, actually.
Quite an uneventful weekend over in the old US of A then, eh? Just everything worked as planned. Everyone did their jobs.
I think you nailed it with everything worked as planned.
Everything.
So don't talk about it.
Well, I mean, we might as well. What would I be talking about here, Sin?
Oh, is it, does it have anything to do with the recent rise in gas prices?
I mean, that's not news. That's something that has been going on for a long time now. Surely, that's just people have. I think we're over it, aren't we? Just everyone looking at gas prices now, going, oh yeah, gone up another $1. Fucking hell. Is that news, or is that just the way things go?
No, I can't think of anything else that happened.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Right, and this is a question that was posed. This is actually nothing to do with what we're alluding to here, but this is a question that was posed to me at a pub, and I went away and I thought about it and I came back. Right, the question was, if you could conjure 5 liquids, right, out of your right hand, say thumb, finger, thumb, finger. Actually, yeah, that's how my weekend went. Right, 5
Okay.
liquids. What liquids would you choose to spawn?
Water, ice water specifically.
You got an ice? Okay, brilliant. Water, excellent answer, right? Because it's it's the see-through gold, and very, very good. A lot of people, some really stupid answers, but water obviously is the correct answer here, right? That's number 1.
Gasoline.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, brilliant, yeah. I mean, there you've got another form of liquid gold right there. Very good.
That white cherry Kool-Aid. Whatever bourbon I want.
Okay, right, yeah, bourbon. You got that. You really want to go with the Kool-Aid?
I'm going back on. No, I'm going back on the Kool-Aid.
You don't want to go because you've already got water. You could just buy the white cherry Kool-Aid and just add it to the water that you've.
I'm gonna go Coors Light.
Coors Light. That's number 4. Coors Light. Okay.
And then diesel fuel.
That you've chosen 2 forms of. So you've gone gasoline and diesel.
Yeah, because I can sell the diesel.
I mean,
Like, how much does it cost to fill that up? $100? I'll do it for $50.
you could sell the bourbon.
Yeah. But I don't want to.
You don't. But no, that's all for you. That's all for.
I guess I could just go oil, maybe.
Oh yeah, but then I mean, you still got you got to process the oil and.
Yeah, diesel and gasoline's fine.
You got diesel and gas. Yeah, okay. No, I mean those are good answers. Apart from the cherry Kool-Aid, those are good answers, right? I mean, I like you. Also, I went water. No, it's the correct answer as far as I'm concerned. Cannibalistic Wizard says molten gold, molten platinum, molten titanium, gas, and ice water. Well, again with the ice water, you're just gonna get a really cold finger. You
said it conjures from the finger. It does not exist in the finger.
It conjures from the finger. Okay, all right. I didn't expect anyone to look into the physics of this question. But sure, why would it need to be ice water? You could just take some of the water you've conjured, freeze it, and bang. Maybe there's going to be a time when you want a nice cup of coffee. You want some lukewarm water. Hot water. How about hot water? Never thought about that.
Yeah, fire's easy to make.
Well, that's the other hand. I went water, but I just went, just standard water. Just, you run of the mill, everyday, boring old water, right? I went petroleum, or petrol, gasoline, as you would call it, right? So I also went for that. Then I also went rum. So we're 3 for 3 here, son.
Okay.
Right? Now, here's where we differed. The next one, because I thought to myself, right, well, you know, come the fall of society, people are going to be after me water and gasoline, aren't they? And my rum. So,
Yeah.
liquid number 4, acid. I just...
Okay, that's, yeah.
It's for defensive reasons. Just in people's faces. Psst, get away from me, fucking magic fingers. And then number 5, lube.
Nah, I got spit.
I mean, no one said spit. I posed this question yesterday, and someone quite... I don't think they understood it. They said we. I was like, no, you can't. You're not weeing out of your finger. It's like you could just be sat there. You could just like put your hand out of the window and just piss out of the window. No, you were creating.
Like the aliens in fucking Scary Movie.
Could they piss out of their fingers?
That's how they pissed, was out of their fingers.
Out of their fingers. Yeah, well, not like, yeah, exactly not like the aliens. Out of the, fucking hell. I like the petroleum idea is good as well, though, because you can just go and put your finger in people's gas tanks and fill them up. And also, you'll know when it's full as well. It's just when your finger gets wet. I thought that was a really good question. People in the chat, what else have you got? We got, Darren Root says, water, Mountain Dew, chocolate, ink, and coffee. Wow, you really squandered that wish, didn't you, buddy? You went water, brought it off to a great start, then Mountain Dew. Okay, all right, maybe chocolate, liquid chocolate of it. Ink. What's the ink about? You could just like write with your finger. And coffee at the end of it. Okay, you've already got water. You know, what you got with coffee is just water and something else. You know. I suppose you could say that about anything, couldn't you? Really?
Yeah.
I mean, most things are like, well, I said rum. That's just like water and something else. Is acid water and something else?
I don't think so. I think
No.
acid is its own chemical.
I mean, shout out to Advocatus out there. Says morphine. Very good.
Yeah, okay.
Water, gas, liquid gold, and liquid platinum. Now, the thing is, right, you're looking at... You got to think... when shit hits the fan here, liquid gold and liquid platinum, they're not going to be as valuable as petroleum. You've got an infinite supply of petroleum there. Also, with liquid gold and liquid platinum, right? You're flooding the market here, Advocatus. The whole liquid gold and liquid platinum, yeah, great idea, until you realise that actually, no, they're only valuable because of how rare they are. I'll allow you a do-over, Advocatus, but no one else. Misfit says, sin, water is a chemical. Is that an actually? Should we count that? Should we count that as an... We're counting that as an actually, ladies and gentlemen. I think we'll find water is a chemical, so just wondered if
you look into it a little bit.
Just thought you maybe want to revisit that idea there. But I thought that was a good question. Thank you. I've been sat on that one for a couple of weeks now. I was waiting for the right time to bring it up, and for some reason I thought that was the right time. Did it feel like the right time?
What we were actually talking about.
We were talking about anything happened over the weekend. There's.
You know what? I think I heard something that might have happened. I'm not
on the old grapevine.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. It might have had something to do with the same thing that I've been saying is going to happen for like 3 weeks or 3 months. So maybe that's why it's not news that Biden dropped out.
But whoa! What?
And people are now speculating on if he is alive or not because nobody's seen him in like a week.
Do you know, I've not actually heard that. Where was that? That was Twitter, right? No? Where did you hear the
I saw it on Twitter, but I heard it on the radio too, so I mean, take it for what it's worth.
I guess that's not really considered news because people have been speculating whether or not Joe Biden is alive for the past 4 fucking years. You know? That's old news, isn't it? Is Joe alive? Is he dead? We don't know. More news at 11. Should we? I mean, hey.
Oh no, I saw one thing on Twitter that it like graphed the Google search thing. Like you could tell how many people Google search for something. It's like, is Joe Biden alive? This is the most time it's been searched in like the past 6 years or something.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an interesting one. A bit of internet detectivism there as well. I like that. Misfit says it's finally Jover. Do you know what? I've seen that a little bit as well, Jover as well, but I've always been reading it as Joever. I think
That didn't even occur to me.
What, Joever?
Yeah.
It's just the autism playing up there, I think. It flares up now and again. I get hives. But I think it'd just be Jover, Jover, you know? I say it confuses me. No, I know what it, but it's just one of those in your head. Like, you know, when you see the word, you see LOL, and in your head you go lol, but you see WTF, you go what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, it's a weird. It's just how the brain works. Darren Root says Mountain Dew people hate being sticky. Okay. Ink to the eyes. Using ink as a weapon? Coffee. Picture hot coffee to the face. You didn't say it was hot coffee though, did you, mate? You said it was just coffee. You got to specify these things. Hey, you never worked with a genie before, mate? You never done a deal with the devil? This bastard's got to be fucking watertight when you say it to him, mate. Like you say, what a big dick, you end up with a dick the size of Kansas, you know? This guy knows what he's doing, man. Careful, Darren. Careful, Darren. Big D. Should we get to the news?
Sure.
While we're talking news, that is. Sinatra, if you would like to direct your attention over to the Discord, where I'm currently ably displaying all of the news I've carefully and painstakingly collated for this episode of the AAA meeting number 506. People of the chat, don't worry, I got your back. But don't forget that those Streamlabs links are down below, and we appreciate every red cent that is sent our way as we get into the second section of the show. Starting off with the Babylon Bee. In most popular move of the presidency, Biden quits. And the photo. No need to Photoshop that one.
My favorite thing that I've seen about this is people going, Biden is putting the country first, something Trump would never do.
The internet has gone in, blue internet has gone into panic mode. Has it not?
No. It's been full gaslight mode, really. Because now they're like, well, yeah, Trump is definitely too old to run. A week ago.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
A week ago, you were saying that Biden is perfectly fine and that any questions about his mental health is racist or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even I've seen that. People go, no, he's the oldest candidate in history. Yeah, now he is. He wasn't yesterday, was he? And then, cognitive decline. Oh, come on. I mean, obviously, Trump's not right. Look at the cognitive decline on Donald Trump. Bro, everyone was saying that a week ago when you were like, no, he's the finest president he's not just doing a good job, he's doing a brilliant job. What gets me about this, though, Sin, is that now I feel as though we've been fucking gaslit for the past 4 years because he has dropped out of the race. He's still the president, but he's dropped out of the race because his brain's turned to ice cream. Now, this is something that people have been saying for ages. His brain is turning to fucking ice cream. And everyone went, no, he's fine. No, obviously, he's not. Because now even...
Yeah, no, clearly.
Clearly not. Now, I was going to say now even Joe Biden has nodded at it. But no, now even Jill Biden actually recognizes it. Yeah. So what the fuck was the past fucking 4 years about then?
So you want to know something fun real quick before we go on?
I do.
It had to take donors literally withholding money because they saw how unpopular Biden was. Hold on.
You all right?
Sorry. Literally withholding money because they saw how unpopular Biden was for anything to happen for them to finally go, okay, this guy needs to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But I saw a thing that said something because Kamala Harris said she's going to run in his stead, blah, blah, blah. She has raised $81 million since yesterday in the largest fundraising in history. It's like, that's very interesting.
I mean, it's funny you should bring that up, actually, because, yes, Biden has backed Harris. Which, I mean, look at that smile on her face there as well. She's like, finally. The final piece of the puzzle slotted into place.
It's going to be interesting to see how a candidate nobody liked, period, somehow get 117 million votes in a couple of months.
The same people who have, been saying all cops are bastards.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I thought Biden was a bad choice, but fucking hell, they went above and beyond with Kamala Harris, didn't they? I mean, maybe I've seen a good theory on this that she's a sacrificial pawn. No one wants to come in because there's 100 days into the election, so you've not got very long to campaign at all. Dems have got to put someone up. So they go black Hillary Clinton. Okay, fucking great idea. Because they got to put someone up. No one wants to step into the shoes because it's basically career suicide. They're not going to win. They haven't got enough, even if, they just don't have enough time to campaign for a goddamn start. So, are we looking at the Kamikaze Harris?
Well, that's kind of
Kamala Kazi. Oh, Kamala Kazi.
That's not bad. That's kind of how her run in 2020 was. Well, 2019, 2020. She was just there to be, the black lady.
Yeah.
And then she was the first one out. And then they just pretended like she was the greatest candidate.
Well, I mean, Go Joe did say it, didn't he? He said, I've not picked my running mate as of yet, but I do know it's going to be a woman of color. Like that's your only qualifying factors there, buddy. Like she got to be good at her job, Joe. Black woman. Joe. Is she got to have any expit? Black. Is she got to have any expit? Woman. Joe, what the fuck?
That's all these people care about.
Well, then you managed to pick like the least black woman in America as well.
Well, she's Indian for a start.
Oh, is she? Oh, okay. I'm about to say just woman of color, right?
Yeah.
Can we, Kamala Kazi? Can we run with this chat?
I think Kamala Kazi's pretty good.
You like that? I'll take. Is that a good pun? Is it an awesome pun?
Awesome pun.
Is it an awesome pun?
Yeah.
Hey, if Sinatra said it, then it fucking is, ladies and gentlemen. That is an awesome pun right there. We're already doing very, very, very well here on the old bingo card. But I mean, hey, that's what's up. That's what happened this weekend, people of the chat. Put your thoughts into the chat right there. Let us know. Thank you, Mike Savage. I see you. I wasn't going to ask. I just assumed. And I assumed correct. Put your thoughts in the chat. And, I mean, if anyone says something interesting, then, I might read it out. You never know. But let's move on to... This is what happened over the weekend, Sin. And that's in your neck of the woods. What has happened for the rest of the world? I hear the people scream.
Is there a rest of the world out there?
There is.
Can anything compete with this nonsense?
Yes, it can. Taco Bell is opening a retirement home.
Okay, awesome. I was going to say, I was watching the news. Maybe I was listening, I don't remember. But they were like, I think this is the first time, at least in my lifetime, where we were less than 100 days from the election. The presumptive nominee was like, I'm too old and retarded to run, and dropped out. And they were like, we don't have a nominee.
It's literally unprecedented.
Yep.
Oh, come on! Just gonna wait for the latency to catch up with you there, chat. You're gonna love it when it gets there. You're gonna love it. You think old Joe's gonna end up in one of the Taco Bell early retirement communities?
If he's alive.
I mean, he shits himself enough anyway, doesn't he? So, might as well eat Taco Bell anyway. Are you going to shit yourself more? I think shit yourself once is enough. In front of the Pope or not in front of the Pope. Prefer not to do it in front of... If I am going to have an accident of that ilk, I would prefer not to do it in front of the King of Sparrows. Yeah, that's just me. King of Sparrows, man. Yeah, the Pope.
Yeah, that's... Well, he did. Yeah, it's a thing.
He did do it in fact. But, I mean, that is like
Where
a cool...
are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
It is a cool story to tell other people, though, isn't it? Like, everyone's going, like, oh, you know, one time I was so drunk, I woke up, you know, and I pissed the bed, and oh, really? Yeah? One time I shat myself in front of the Pope. Beat that. Doc for $5. Thank you very much, Doc. Says, acidity is measured by the transfer, or availability, of positive hydrogen ions. And that is H with a little arrow and a plus sign. I get a feeling that was something to do with the water being a chemical, or maybe me spraying acid out of my finger. Now, look, I was wrong in that as well. I should have, making deals with the devil. I said acid at my finger. I should have been more specific. He'd end up giving me fucking lemon juice. Citric acid. You know what I mean? It's useless.
Yeah, you gotta be very specific with your wording.
You gotta specify these things, haven't you? I fell into the trap as well. So don't feel bad, guys. Hey, it's alright. It's our first time playing. So this is, this is what Taco Bell looks like. I've never actually seen Taco Bell, and I'll tell you what, Sin, that looks delicious.
I do love a Taco Bell.
Very green. Looks very green. Are they actually that colour? Because there's oranges, there's greens here. You know, there's it looks like it's very vibrant. I guess is what I'm trying to say here. Is that what they actually look like?
No, not really,
No.
but not super far off.
Okay. I like the look of it. Also, hey, if I'm gonna have a Taco Bell, if I'm gonna shit myself in front of the Pope, then I'm gonna get him to bless my Taco Bell. And then I just want holy guacamole to actually mean something, you know? So this is in San Diego, right? Taco Bell wants people to live mass, with an emphasis on leisure. The chain restaurant is opening an early retirement community in San Diego next month. The Cantinas! That's right, not just the Star Wars Cantina. Open August 17th and 18th. This is soon, guys, this is soon. Will be a daytime oasis, offering cross-generational leisure and senior-inspired recreation. I mean, people of all ages are welcome, but hey, and you get a Taco Bell as well. They said, there's a common misconception that retirement unlocks the life you've been waiting for. And while that might be true for some, we don't think you should have to wait until 55. Ha! 55! To live the life you're
Isn't
craving.
it 75 now?
I think it's 65 for women, 70 for men. Fucking 55. Said the US chief marketing officer of Taco Bell, showing just how out of touch they are with the common man. If you think people retire at 55, shut up, Taylor. The Cantina's early retirement community, just like our brand, represents a place where all generations can come together, regardless of age, to live their mass however they want. You want to talk activities? We want to talk activities? Of course we want to talk activities, right?
Please.
Early morning tea times, pickleball, aerobics, and more in a community oasis that celebrates the diverse art of living mass. I don't know, man. That sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
It sounds cool, but it also sounds like some weird corporate hellscape.
Oh, 100% it does, yes. Especially when you see it's $50 for a day pass, or $150 for a weekend membership.
Okay,
So-
that's not terrible.
Is it not? I mean, you got to assume that there's, you've still got to pay for other things while you're there as well. This is just to get in. Yeah? And then
It's not the worst.
you're there, you're just like, you've been there for a day and a half, and you're like, oh, God, my stomach hurts. I just want to eat some vegetables. And then all of a sudden there's like two burly security guards like, excuse me, sir, we're going to have to ask you to leave. We don't usually wear vegetables here. I don't know, man. I've never had a Taco Bell. The closest one to me is, just fucking miles away. But I've been thinking about going on a pilgrimage to at least try it, Is it worth it? How far is too far for a Taco Bell?
Yeah. Is it more than an hour away?
I think no, it's not actually. No.
Okay, because I was going to say an hour away. Far.
But an hour away by what, though? Like, an hour away by plane? Got that Taylor
By
Swift
any
money?
measure.
Are we...
Like if it's an hour away by, I guess, bus.
Well, okay, but what if it was like I had to get the bus to the train station to get the train to the place?
Is it more than an hour?
I think that would be about an hour.
Then, yes, far.
Is that too far? I'll just get the Uber driver to do it instead.
Yeah, I just try to do it that way, honestly.
Okay, well, there you go. My pilgrimage, guys, is it's not happening. We ain't got the goods. But
Just
we
wait
do
till you're in the area.
I'm never going to be in the area. The only reason I was going to be in the area was to go to get Taco Bell specifically. And what if I don't like it?
Find a bitch in the area.
Sage advice. Okay, fair enough. While I ain't got the goods to get myself over to Taco Bell, guys, don't worry, because we got the goods here on the AAA as we move on to the next tab. And it is quick thinking. Texas family wraps baby bird in warm tortilla until wildlife experts arrive. But yeah, you think we were done with Taco Bell? We weren't done with Taco Bell, mate. No, tortillas out there saving baby birds' lives. Do you want to see a photo of a baby bird? Because baby birds are fucking disgusting.
Yeah, they're terrible. They look like little fucking aliens.
They do look. Yeah, fucking like just dinosaurs. Which I strongly, I do believe that they are dinosaurs. Dinosaurs were never extinct. They just got smaller. Yeah, I mean, look, it's got some fluff about it. Okay, fine. They called the baby bird.
It looks like a fucking moldy piece of McNugget that fell in the bottom of the fridge.
Well, it's been there for like a financial quarter. Like you finally find it. Like,
more than that.
Just kick it back under the fridge. Kick it further. Someone else will deal with that.
Yeah, you need to pick it up with a plastic bag.
The poor bird as well. He's just like, no, don't put me in bread, please. I'm so young. It's over. They named it Taquito.
Perfect name.
Fucking fantastic, right? They said the hatchling is currently en route back to the facility. Wildlife rescue is always filled with lively and unexpected moments. Yeah, bird in a tortilla wrap. Who fucking saw that? Who had that one for Monday's AAA?
6 grams of protein.
Really? I don't know, man. Do you think there's 6 grams in that type? Because you got to eat the beak as well. The beak is the worst part.
Yeah, it's crunchy.
I'd go for the... I mean, I've tried the feet. As we recall, Steve Prawn gave me some food, and it was fucking duck feet. And I tried it. It just wasn't very nourishing, you know? I just don't see a lot of... Yeah, and where's the seasoning? Eat fresh. Police bust massive Lego theft ring at brick builders in Eugene. All right, first off...
Uh-oh.
Are we all right?
Yeah, just a massive theft ring.
Oh, okay. Well, you said the
Mind
I was like, oh god, am I getting F's in the chat again? Fuck's sake. Yeah, massive. I'm loving the photographic representation here as well. You really, you did very well here, the Springfield Police Department. Good work. Yeah, fucking hell. So this place, Brick Builders is the name of the place. They had been buying stolen goods. And knowingly buying stolen goods. Goods they knew they were stolen.
I was never sure about. Like, if you buy something off, like, Craigslist or something, and you didn't know it was stolen, can you still get in trouble for it?
I mean, if US law is anything like UK law, which of course we know it all is, you'll be all right as long as you can, you know, as long as there's reasonable doubt that you knew it was stolen good. But if you do know, you're definitely going to get in trouble for it. Like, if you bought it off of someone in a pub, then you're probably going to get... You know, and it came in a black bin bag. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're probably going to get in trouble for that. But the haul here is just insane. Look at that. There's 2 people for scale. Wow.
How are you stealing this much Lego?
I think this was done over a long period of time. Oh God! Yikes! It's a dirt merchant has just earned his moderator badge there by saying you could say police dismantled the theft ring, brick by brick. Oh right, there's your wrench.
Awful
piece
pun.
of shit. Is that awful pun?
That's awful pun.
Yeah, that's an awful pun. Sinatra said it, ladies and gentlemen. Boom! Right there. Oh God, Sin. You know we're only missing one thing here.
What's that?
It's a fucking massive donation. If we get that, then we got a line and everybody gets laid. And I mean, hell, if we get that, we're talking fucking Lego money here. Well, Lego got really expensive all of a sudden, didn't it?
Yeah, I remember as a kid, like, you could get a giant tub of, like, just a loose Lego for, like, $15.
I mean, the loose Lego was where it was at as well.
Yeah, I don't want.
Personally.
I never liked the. Even into my, I'm 30 now. Even into my adulthood, I've only ever built one Lego set, and somebody bought it for me as a gift.
It's always the gifts as well. Like, I mean, I've got one right here. So I got a tiny little Lego Arkham Asylum, which I think my sister bought for me about fucking 4, maybe 5 years ago, and it's still in the box. I'm like, yeah, no, cool. You know, hey, Oh! Ba-bam! Ladies and gentlemen,
Nice.
it's Peter for $100 dues. He says, here you
Nice.
go. Holy shit, Peter! Thank you so much, my man. And I'll tell you what that means, mate, as well. Oh, boy. Bang! 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 Guys, we're all getting laid tonight. Well, maybe not
Nice.
tonight. Within the next
24 hours.
24 hours? Peter, thank you so much, you goddamn legend. Everyone, can we please get a big thank you to Peter in the chat? Not for the $100, but for getting you laid. You goddamn
It's the least
legend,
you can
Peter.
do.
It's the least you can do, man. Go and wet his lips with a big slobbery kiss. I went between sloppy and slobbery, and it came out sloppery. And now I'm just
It
going to
works.
start saying it as a word. We're going sloppery. Dude, thank you so much. You're a goddamn legend, Peter. You're gone up in my book, and let's be honest.
Fucking
you know,
awesome.
we were on shaky ground to begin with. So now you're all right, Peter. You're all right. God bless you. Yeah, I'm fucking the Lego set. Unless you're gonna have like a Lego Millennium Falcon, which thanks to Peter I can now afford. I think that will probably be the only thing that I'm actually interested in building. Sitting with the instructions and you know.
I think I would get the Millennium Falcon. That one seems pretty cool. I have the Starry Night, the Lego Van Gogh Starry Night.
Oh, that's cool.
I got that for my birthday last year, and I built that. And I bought a little lighting kit for it. So it's got a switch, flip it on, and it lights up a lot of the backlit Legos.
That is actually pretty. Okay, all right. There's two things.
It is pretty
Millennium
dope.
Falcon and Starry Night by Van Gogh. All right, brilliant. I've changed my mind. Now it's 2. But then, the
But I know
bucket-
how much this thing costs. If you gave me the money for it, I think I'd get something different.
So you wouldn't have gone and spent it on that, and you'd have been like, oh, I'm gonna get some fucking bourbon.
No, I would get like. I would. Well, now I would have put it towards the project that I'm working on, which hopefully will be ready to announce Sunday. But,
Sunday. Excellent work.
I'd get something like that, or maybe like some photography. You know, just something.
Yeah. I mean, Lego is a treat.
What
isn't it,
necessity do I need but can't afford?
really? That you can't get to spray out of your fingers.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think that the bucket of Lego was where it was at, though. I think that's what inspired creativity and imagination, wasn't it? No, because no kid wants to sit down and follow instructions. That seems to be very anti-child. You know what I mean? But fuck, I remember being little, and my cousin just had a massive, you know, like them bloody, there's like Tupperware containers, but you could fit a body in them. There's one of them, and it was just fucking full of Lego bricks. And you just tip that motherfucker out.
I actually need to get some of those, so I'd spend $100 on that.
You got to get rid of a body? Or?
No, I got stuff.
Okay. But you'd sit there and you'd be like, oh, you know, I'm going
Where
to build.
are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
I'm going to build a house, or I'm going to build a car, or something like that. And you just sit there and you just make it up as you go along, according to what bits of Lego you could find at the time. That was where it was at, man. That was some real fucking playing. That was. It's Zira, the woman, for $5 says, "Ahoy hoy, Drunkle. If a skinny man gained a bunch of weight through excess fast foods, would they be considered trans fat?" I don't know. I mean, as a trans woman, I'm somewhat offended by that, Zira. But it's all right because I like your face. Let's move on from this fuckery anyway, son. As we go over, England fan does not regret Euro winner's tattoo. He got it too early. Way too early. It was a mistake, sir. As I mean, hey, look, we've only had a AAA meeting since the Euro finals. Once a lot of shit happened, and a lot of shit didn't happen. But yes, we didn't win. England did not win the Euros. 1 goal off, 4 minutes to the end. And there was some teary faces all round, but not like this guy who now has to sit there and go, "Yeah, I fucked up."
He most certainly did fuck up.
Why would you get a tattoo of this anyway? Like, even if England did win, I would not even consider getting a tattoo of England winning the Euros.
Do you have any tattoos?
I have no tattoos. I've gone for a lot of tattoos, but I said don't put in any ink. I just want the pain. No, I
just try run.
I ain't got any at all. It was always the acting thing for me. Bare skin, better than inked up skin. But I could now. I could get this. I could get your avatar.
You should.
Do you think I should? Would you get my avatar?
Yeah, totally.
Shut the fuck up, would you, dick? I could smell the lies through the microphone. Yeah.
Why would you think that? It's terrible.
Of course I would, bro. Yeah.
Bro.
Well, this report contains graphic content. Columbus police recover multiple rodents from legs of man's leopard onesie.
Oh, that's the worst thing I've heard today. Thank you.
It started off as such a strong show, and we're not going to play the video, ladies. We're not going to play it. Although, if you do want to play it for yourself, then here's the link. Go on, enjoy yourself. As Columbus police officers took a man into custody outside of Far West Side Strip Mall early Tuesday morning, they made a surprising discovery. There's multiple gerbils in his pants, one of the officers says.
Play for us.
It plays out like a fucking Amazon Prime show. There's multiple gerbils in his pants. Ladies and gentlemen, P to the dub. It's Polydub.
Hello.
Hello. Where you been?
How's it going? Oh, thanks.
All right.
Yeah, all right, dude.
No.
Clear your throat, man. Clear your throat. What the fuck?
That is clear. What's this shit?
My throat is
This guy has no gerbils in his pants.
You should hear it before I got the gerbils out of there.
Great avenue, Polly. Should we? I'll play it just for you guys. I'll unmute it.
No, that's all right.
No, soon you're gonna see it.
Don't move! Get on your belly! Get on your belly!
The leopard onesie that I really don't like.
On your belly! Bro, get on your belly!
I can't get on my belly. I'll hurt the gerbils.
In the name of the law, Peter, get on your belly!
In the name of the law.
In the name of the law, get on your belly.
Kidding me? What the Give up your other hand! Oh, God, there's
Using animals? Oh, there are gerbils in there. Yeah, animal abuse.
What the heck?
Multiple gerbils.
In his pants.
Multiple gerbils recovered.
The radio call, man. What the fuck? What is this? A 10-1-1? What's the call for
Do you have
this?
any more gerbils on you?
Please don't tell me you put a gerbil somewhere else.
Grab my shoes.
For your safety, is there a gerbil inside you?
Grab my shoes.
For your safety.
Pant leg. And probably this one because there's in there too.
There's gerbils up there, man. There's gerbils up there. Do you know what I really enjoyed about that, Polly? You just don't hear police say "in the name of the law" anymore.
Yeah, I thought they didn't actually say that.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a Hollywood thing myself, but that I loved that. I really enjoyed that. I put the whole gerbils in the pants, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I could have done without that. But on your belly in the name of... Not even stomach, Sin. On your belly in the name of the law. There's a juxtaposition of language here, isn't there? Mm-hmm. And I really hope that the guy who's wearing the body cam at least once twiddled his moustache. Ha in the name of the law. On your belly. Frank Cap
On
says,
your belly, you scamp.
lie down on the railway track. Frank Cap says, for your own safety, do you have any gerbils in you? Yeah, Peter's going, inside you? I mean, that was Richard Gere, wasn't it? That was the... Yeah.
He was the gerbil rocker.
Yeah, I mean, but these were live... Guys, the gerbils were fine. They were okay.
They were clearly traumatized.
They were clearly They were squirmy. They're just like, fucking, do you want to go play on your ball? No, ball, no! Gerbil breaking out in cold sweats. Avocata says Richard Gere was in Columbus. There you go, brilliant. JTR, oh, you got a license for them gerbils, bruv, innit? And Darren Root says, station, we got a code Steve-O in... Oh, no! We got a code Steve-O in process. I wonder what the call sign... Not the call sign. The radio signal, you know? They'd be like, oh, you got a guy with a gun. Is like, you know, we got a 19-4. What is it for gerbils in a onesie? What do you think? I like Steve-O. That's...
Yeah, we have a Steve-O in progress.
Steve-O. We got a man carrying some gear.
Animal control immediately.
Well, that ain't the only weird thing that people have been toting around lately either. Bristol suitcase remains witness joked. What have you got in there? A body? So this happened in a city in the southwest of Britain. A guy along a very, very famous bridge. Polly. Guy showed up. He's got 2 suitcases, and he is struggling with these suitcases, right? And they are packed, these suitcases. And this guy, he's there. He's just finished watching the Euros. He's outside a pub, and he said, yeah, he was actually very happy. And he sees this guy with suitcases, which
After
he
he's
quotes,
got a body?
were bursting at the seams. He went, oh, what you got in there, mate? A body? My new favourite donation. Sparky for $4.50 says, gotta love Columbus Petland. High quality gerbils. Yeah, they don't stop squirming, sir. Thank you very much, Sparky. So yeah, he goes, what you got in a suitcase, mate? You got a body? Yeah, it turns out, yes, he did actually have a body in the suitcase. And he was taking it to the bridge to throw it over the edge. This is, it's an update. It's not an article that we have covered. But it was pretty big in old England here. Because it was 2 suitcases, 1 person each. And it was someone from central London. We don't know the motive of why he killed them, right? Or even how he got them into the suitcases. But what really got me...
Wait. One guy was carrying 2 suitcases that had a body each. One guy was carrying 2 bodies.
I think it might have been 2... Well, there's one guy who they were looking for. Right, here's the thing. How they were looking... And the photo of the guy was so clear, right? Because a cyclist... who was going on along the bridge at the time, right, saw that there was a guy struggling with a suitcase, which is a weird, because it ain't a short, it's mainly a traffic bridge, do you know what I mean? And not just that, but it's apparently it's an area of high suicides. So there's also fencing going along it. So this guy's trying to fucking throw the suitcase over a bridge which has got fencing designed to stop a living body going over the top of it. You just didn't think this one through, did you? So this cyclist going up and he goes, "Oi, mate, why is there blood coming out of your suitcase?" And the guy does a runner, right? And this fucking cyclist chases him. Takes one of the clearest photos you've ever seen on the news of someone who they're looking for because of this absolute... I don't know how his fucking balls didn't get stuck in the spokes of his fucking tyre, his wheels, to be honest, mate. Because he's chasing someone who he knows, who he highly suspects, has 2 fucking dead bodies in suitcases now. And he went, do you know what? I'm going to fucking chase him and take his photo. What a goddamn legend!
Yeah, that's pretty ballsy.
Absolutely incredible. And because of him, they caught the guy as well, because it was such a clear photo. There's your... it's a very famous bridge, Polly.
Mm.
It's
over the Thames River?
It is not over the Thames River. No, it is...
Oh, the Thames.
They used to hang and disembowel people who had betrayed the Queen off of it?
No, because that
that
would
was-
be in London, which is actually where the guy is from. This is... I think it's named after the area, but it's a suspension bridge. It's one of the very early ones, and it's considered a big feat of engineering because it's a very big suspension bridge. It's what's his name? Brunel. He's a big old engineer. He wore a fucking hat like Lincoln. He was awesome. Anyway, right, so that's the that's the place right there. Yeah. Oh, there you go, Clifton Suspension Bridge. I told you I had suspension in it. And that's the photo that was taken by the cyclist, right? Just in case anyone was wondering about what kind of person
Really?
we're dealing with here. The original... Yeah, yes, really, yeah. No. The original article was amazing, right? It said it was a male who was wearing a black hat and a black hooded top, black trousers, and black shoes. I thought, fucking hell, someone's trying to hit their word count for this article, aren't they? I can think of a much more efficient way of saying that, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But they got him because of this photo, because of that badass cyclist. I just thought it was fucking wicked. What, you got a body in there, mate? Wait, what? Let's move on. Right. This is the new Chief Restaurant Officer for McDonald's.
Oh, no.
And her name is Zoe Hamburger.
No.
I love it.
Is it actually Zoe Hamburger?
It is actually Zoe Hamburger, yes.
Test.
I'm just so pleased. That's it. That's the article. Moving on. So,
I don't
why?
think we need any more.
No, you don't, do you? Why salmon sperm facials have enchanted Kim Kardashian and Jennifer Aniston? Anyone?
I believe it.
Anyone? Salmon sperm facial? Polly? Salmon sperm
Sounds like a
facial?
good name for a band.
Really? They are injecting salmon sperm into the face.
They've moved on beyond Korean foreskin facials?
Yeah, and then there was also
Somebody had to do it.
injecting your own ass blood back into your face, which was somehow giving people face AIDS.
Really? Ass blood?
Ass blood, yeah. Yeah, they were calling them vampire facials, I think. It's Madonna Meatlog for $1. Fucking hell. Says you don't want to know what I do for a living. Fucking hell. What is with the names, man? Thank you very much, Madonna Meatlog. Sinatra, you're a young lad. You got some grey hairs coming along. Time's arrow keeps marching forward, and every day you look in the mirror, you look a little bit different until eventually who you see looking back at you is a stranger, the person you thought you once were. Salmon sperm facial?
No, I
No?
like my gray hair. It's cool.
Just rock on with the aging, right? Polly, you're a man of means. You've got the academic feel to you and everything as well. Do you think looking too young? Do you think a salmon sperm facial would make people stop taking you seriously in your current field of work? Salmon sperm facial?
I'm going to wait till I get to just the right professorial look.
Yeah.
And then when I get there, then I'll freeze it with the salmon sperm facials at that point.
Oh, right, okay. Well, I see what you're doing. Yeah, and then you'll just forever be like that bumbling academic look about you, thanks to the salmon sperm facial. Brilliant.
Sorry, a little bit off topic.
Great, fine. Yeah, great. I don't want to have to say salmon sperm facial again. Go on.
Okay, did you watch Peacemaker?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Loved it.
Okay, I'll have to check it out then.
I've seen the first
That's
episode
it?
so much because I've been trying to get other people to watch it. So I'll always put on the fucking first episode. To the point that I
my
know
brother
the dance.
said something, and I wanted to ask Drunken, and I forgot until literally just now when I saw John Cena on Twitter or something.
Is
Bro.
it a Western?
No, it's not. It's
No.
Peacemaker from DC, from the Suicide Squad. Dude, watch it. It's amazing.
Uh,
It's amazing.
Uh,
It's amazing.
Uh,
It's amazing.
Really?
Yes.
My brother said it was really good.
It's one of those shows
Okay.
where you never skip the intro. You will see why.
Okay.
And I mean, he's still looking good for his age as well. Salmon sperm facials, I suppose.
It could be.
Could well be. Go ahead, Sid.
You know, some girls do it for free. Well, those are the good girls. They're the ones we appreciate.
Well, they jerk off a salmon into their face, like under the skin, for free.
Maybe.
Do you think there's like a boardroom of people out there just going like, what can we get women to do next?
Yeah. What new thing can we get them to shove in their cooch? That's what Goop does. That's what their executive
Goop
meetings
does.
are for.
A salmon sperm candle. Smells like the inside of my face. Cops investigated after claiming criminals turned into cats and escaped from cells.
Okay.
When you fail to do your job, just say something, anything.
Spoilers for anyone who hasn't read the article, they didn't turn into cats and escape their cells. This is in one of those countries where people think people can turn into cats and escape their cells. Which didn't fucking happen. There's a cat in question right there. I don't know what that cat has done. But, I mean, maybe Kamala just put him in there for a little bit of weed. Who knows? The suspects, brothers Omari and Ali Mustafa, were among 11 suspects who were arrested for possession of hijacked good. It was just one good sin.
One single good.
It's just one big box of Lego. He's since
Yeah, we don't
been
need that,
rearrested, but his brother remains on the run. So this is like, there you go. This is what headshots look like in this country as well. By the way, this. Yeah, smile. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, do you want to stand by the claw marks in the walls? Yes, I do. Okay, brilliant. The claw marks and the bullet hole. The cell commander, warrant officer, and constable were also in cells locked. Locked themselves in while the suspects were charged. None of this were also in cells, locked themselves in while the suspects were charged. When it was a turn to charge this other two suspects, known as Mustafa Ali and Omari Mustafa, their names were called, but they couldn't be found. Among those suspects, there is a suspect known as Eric Tumbulu, who informed the police that he saw when these two suspects made a strange, like owl bird noise, turned into cats, and they escaped while the gate was still locked. He was prepared to even give a statement.
I need the AI voice generator for that clip of like, how do you explain how it is that, because they know they've got shamans that can turn men into cats. How does science explain that?
Yeah. We know there is a man. We can shoot lightning at a man who turned into a cat. When he
Yeah, and then you have the guy yell in the background, because it didn't happen.
when it was
That's
a
gotta
turn
be-
to charge the other two.
Priceless.
When were also in cells locked themselves in while suspects were charged. Fucking hell. The officer wrote, voluntarily. This suspect explained what he saw when those suspects turned into cats and escaped. A docket of escaped in lawful custody was opened. District Duty Officer and Acting Station Commander Lieutenant Colonel Meh was informed, including IPID, Independent Police Investigative Directorate member, only identified as Tiny Eco, was also informed. This place is fucking amazing. A senior
Yeah,
officer.
this sounds like a fucking trip.
A senior officer, on condition of anonymity, said it was very suspicious that the suspects waited to arrive at the police holding cells before they could turn into cats. I mean, that is suspicious, isn't it? Why would you wait to go to the police station and get put in a cell and then turn into a cat and escape when you could just turn into a cat before you're arrested and escape? Very suspicious. The officer said, that's if they even became cats. Because I suspect someone was paid for their unlawful release. No. IPID has... Fucking naysayer. IPID has to start by ensuring that those on that shift are suspended and investigated for criminals to escape. He might be onto something there. I like this. A skeptic in the police station. I think that's a healthy thing to do. But guys, if you have, if if you have any information regarding these two gentlemen who turned into cats.
What do you know about it?
And escaped, then you can dial 08 600 10 111. Don't let that secret eat you up, and it will, like a cat. I thought it was amazing. High school students in Japan taken to hospital after eating super spicy crisps. We've been here before, haven't we?
Really?
Yeah, we've been.
Well, yeah, but it was the Swiss. They were the ones banning the spicy noodles.
Oh, it was but I remember there was that hot, the hot chip, where you just get one of them, and the kid ate like 13 of them
one
and
chip
died.
chip.
Yeah. Whereas this is the Japanese.
I got something interesting that just popped up on my feed. I guess you call it breaking news, maybe. It looks like Joe Biden has canceled. Where is it? His next 9.
That's breaking news, people. Breaking news.
His next 9
next trips to
or
SeaWorld.
things. Says Biden cancels 9 trips, extends Delaware stay after dropping out of the race. Do you think they're gonna
Announce that he's
put
dead.
Kamala in?
I mean, I don't mean to be mean or rude, but like, it's not even a conspiracy theory. It's a reasonable supposition. I think it's fair to think that he might have had a stroke, a pretty bad one.
That's what I'm thinking.
Like, I mean, I'm not trying. Like, I don't wish a stroke. I seriously don't wish a stroke. We talked about that. Sid. We want to see the guy drop out embarrassed, but we don't want to see him have a mental breakdown, especially in public, like a full-on breakdown where he like gets his pants and falls over and it spills out everywhere.
Yeah, something funny.
Yeah, because this drunk will keep saying that's your leader. It is.
Yeah.
So like, can you just like go away? I think it's pretty clear. Like, it fits all the what's going on. Why does not the signature match? You know, you've heard all that stuff, right? It didn't come on White House letterhead at all. It doesn't even explain why. It just says that it's happening. You saw the video of them helping him into the car,
Where
right?
are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Continue.
I just, when you're helping the man one leg up into the vehicle and then the next leg up into the vehicle.
That's how I had to put my mom in the car after she broke her hip.
I think the guy just had a fucking stroke and they're like, all right, well, we can't take fucking guesses now. We need to keep all that money. Like, I was talking about with the campaign finance laws, Kamala's obviously the person. That's it. Let's go ahead.
As you weren't here, but I said something like she broke records of raising $80-something million in less than 24 hours.
I mean,
I can see it.
Speaking of the signatures didn't match. For those, I mean, this is something that I only saw today as well. So for those of you who didn't see, this is the current speculation brought to us by at Commies on Campus on Zitter. Thank you, at Commies on Campus, who signed the
They do good work.
letter. They do, don't they? They do. Commies work. I've never heard those two things in the same sentence before. Who? I mean, the signature is different. These are all. I mean, you look at the last one. It was from last month. They're all pretty much the same, except for the one on his resignation. Not letter of resignation, but a declaration of nuh-uh. That is different. Who signed the letter? Maybe there is something going on here. Maybe. I mean, Sin, you were saying earlier on, like, is he actually dead? Okay, all right, fair enough. It was tongue in cheek, I get it. But Polly, I mean,
no,
maybe
I think he might.
stroke.
I think he might actually be dead or incapacitated because they whisked him away out of public light, and they canceled all his upcoming trips. That's fucking sus, dude.
It is sus, isn't it? It's
An advocate just says Jill signed it. That's the guess because it does read the Bidens. It's the S on the end of the signature.
This man isn't black.
Yeah.
What?
Knights of the Diamond Spoon, one of the better names that I see on streamlabs.com/drunken threw $10 because he's a goddamn legend. He says, I don't want Joe Biden to die until he's behind bars. What would he go to behind bars for?
I don't know. selling political influence to enrich himself and his family. Yeah, there's a
Oh, I
few
suppose.
things.
Yeah, all right. There's actually a fair bit going on. And Peter, good old Peter, threw another $5. He says, breaking news from Kamala Harris. That is, guys, we're running with this. Kamala Kazi Harris. Breaking news. And against my better judgment, I've not seen this video, but he sent me a link. But because Peter, he threw a cool 100 earlier on, I trust you, Pete. I trust you. Don't ruin this for me, bro. This is what's up. Here we go.
I know you're our president's voice. Joe, I know you're still on the call. Our president's voice. Joe, I know you're still on the call.
Oh God.
Oh, I know you're still on the call. She's gonna say the recording.
Our president's voice. Joe, I know you're still on the call.
Oh! Oh no! You can't have someone like that leading a country, for Christ's sake. You had a whole lot of fucking military secrets and shit. Like, you don't... Sorry. Oh, another gaffe from Kamala Kazi Harris. Thank you very much, Peter. So, seaside donkey owners weighing kids to stop obese children injuring his animals. Here's a donkey, and that is a four-legged animal next to him. Do you guys have donkey rides over there?
At like fairs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is a beach thing.
Petting zoos and whatnot.
It's a seaside thing. We only ride donkeys once a year, and the sun's got to be out for it. But apparently there's so many fucking fat kids that... Excuse me. He's going, oi, big un, get on the scales before you get on my beast of burden. This is John Nuttall. He's been in the donkey ride business for more than 40 years, and business is good. And he's been accused of fat-shaming children. But he said, I've done it to protect my animals, which I think is fair.
Yeah, stop having fat kids.
Stop having fat kids. Any donkeys, for fuck's sake. It's not a goddamn Shire horse. Costco selling apocalypse-ready food buckets. Sin? 150 servings with a 25-year shelf life.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Have you?
From the old My Patriot Supply gimmick.
Exactly. I got the My Patriot Supply one too. Yeah.
What they like? Have you tried it?
No.
Apocalypse
No, the
food-
apocalypse hasn't happened, man. It's kind of in the name.
Because you don't want like the society to fall and then for you to go like, oh, actually, this mac and cheese sucks.
Oh my God,
but
the
I still
apple
have
pie
food.
is terrible. Then no, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm fine on waiting.
What flavors did you get?
I don't know, whatever came with it.
Mm-hmm. Half the desserts are custard in mine. I'm not sure why.
Oh, do you know what? For some reason, I thought this was just the same meal.
Well, you had choices. There's choices in
Yeah, it's just a
Armageddon.
bunch of different.
No, but I thought it'd be like, you got 150 servings of dehydrated chicken and whatever. And then you get another bucket, which is mac and cheese. You know what I mean? It's like a variety bucket.
Yeah,
Yes.
more or less.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's got breakfasts and it's all separated out between. Like it's not like a bucket of dessert. There's a lot of stuff in there.
I thought it would have been a bucket of dessert. But for a minute, I believed in a slightly more magical world. You've not tested your apocalypse supplies, guys? I'd have thought that'd be day one stuff.
No, because it's all.
It's sealed up. Like it.
I understand. So you get another one.
They're
You
not
might too.
cheap.
Yeah, no, they're not cheap.
not
I got
tested-
mine on when the super duper online coupon came along. That's when I got mine. Holy shit,
Yeah,
did I get a
like
great
few
deal on
years
it.
ago.
Right. So,
Yeah.
So it's a bucket, right?
Huh?
Presumably in this bucket, there's a load of sealed individual meals. I'm asking.
I assume so.
Yeah.
You've not
Yeah,
even
there
opened
is.
the bucket.
No, there is. It's like
Have you
Sorry,
opened the
excuse-
bucket?
no, that's sealed too. It's so it could rain and storm and sleet and get hit by lightning. Well, probably not that last one, but yeah, and it'll be fine. And then you break that open when Bidenomics finally reaches its crescendo. And
I just would have thought like testing it would have been something that you would do.
No,
A couple of people mentioned the MREs in chat. I wish I had that Steve 1989 money to fucking buy MREs, man. It's a fascinating thing. I mean, I know it must really confuse veterans, the civilian interest in MREs. It's like, those things ruin my gut and my palate. And yeah, but we find it fascinating. You know?
I got MREs a couple of years ago from, I think it was a gun show or something. I got like 3 boxes of them and they go bad in like a year or so. And I'll start giving reports on them.
Nice.
Yeah, I'd like that. I'd watch the shit out of that.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, yeah. I was really disappointed with MRE and what it actually stands for, because I've got MRE, military ration. No, meals ready to eat.
Yeah.
Really disappointing.
I have had
to the
some.
point.
Like I went to the surplus and I bought some like 3-year-old rations. And they, oh well, you know, here's the expiry date, but it's really best before. They're fine for a few years after that. Like Sir Gospel's like, yeah, I watch him too. Yeah, Steve 1989 is awesome. Best MRE reviews online, hands down. And yeah, man, he's eating shit from the Vietnam War. You know,
Yeah.
he's
yeah. It was made to last, Polly. You know? It was literally made to last.
yeah. I mean, he knows shit that he's a smart guy. He knows what you can and cannot try. You know what I mean? Like, no, this should not be eaten. I'm not going to eat this, but this is just going to be really stale, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I tried some of them surplus ones, and I got it mostly, honestly, just to do the flameless ration heaters, where you got the bag and you drop the thing into the water, or you just pour a little water into the bottom bag, depends on it. And
yeah.
You ever seen these, Drunken?
I have, yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, that just fascinated me. Like as a former Boy Scout, it's no fire. I don't have to kindle. It was
I'm really glad you said former Boy Scout. Just never been so grateful for the word former before. I'm just saying, you got Tessie, so you're gonna be really disappointed. You know, Society Falls, you open up the bucket and it's just full of gerbils. But then, you know, eat the gerbils. Fuck it. Let's move on. Angler caught with illegal salmon hidden up his sleeve. I don't know if you can spot the
put
fitness.
this after the gerbil one.
Oh, do you know what? I should have. Yeah. He breached that he wasn't allowed to catch salmon. So he thought he was being sly by hiding it up his sleeve. People of the chat, let's play Spot the Salmon. Oh, there it is. Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Great job, bud. Great fucking job.
Point to the game.
Right. How universities spot AI cheats and the one word that gives it away.
Oh.
Polly, you're
Well,
right.
I know how we spot AI cheats, but what's the one word? I'm really curious.
Delve.
Delve?
Yeah, right. I am just as perplexed as you. The word is...
Really?
If you use the word delve in any kind of academic essay, you're going to get accused of using ChatGPT to write it.
Wow.
Delve.
I've got to pull up some of my former papers and my thesis and see, like, I might have used the word delve in there. I'm just curious.
That is exactly what went through my head as well. I'm like, my degree could be voided over this.
Is it, like, have people forgotten what the word meant?
Maybe, is it like falling into, like, underuse? Or
I thought it would have been like hitherto or something that's.
See, I say
really...
hitherto though, unironically. I was having a drink with someone the other day, and I can't remember what in reference looking for something. So like or gerbils, and I said, "Nary a gerbil to be seen." And he looked at me and went, "Really, mate? What? Nary? Yeah, nary. I say it all the time. Really? Oh yeah, I'm quite verbose." He went, "Verbose?" I said, come on, it's a perfectly cromulent word. And then he went, you're taking a piss now. But that's just how I fucking talk. Delve is not even the most flowery word you can use.
No, not at all.
Ergo, you could go, I used ergo.
Oh, wow, there's Ponzi-ass universities. People like, ergo.
Hence. When I was teaching acting, I used this fucking I used that word hence. They said, I'll do this, hence why we say this. And this kid just went, hence. And I went, yeah. And he went, huh. Hence. And then every time I saw him, every fucking class I taught afterwards, he would just come up to me and go, hence. I blew this kid's mind. Hence, it's Delve. This is Britain's oldest tennis ball, Polly. Lodged in archway of Lincoln Cathedral for 110 years.
Cool. I like this.
I thought you would like this. Yes, there's a goddamn. You got that right. I won't bring this up without fucking close up with a tennis ball. You kidding me, Polly? You mean something to me, man. I read this and went, oh, Polly would love this. This is the tennis ball in question, right?
Oh, look at it. It's all weather worn. It's
The ball got stuck in the mouldings after a little boy named Gilbert Bell threw it too high as he played with his brother in 1914. And it's been stuck there for 110 years.
It's become part of it, too. Like, it's so dark, you wouldn't think that it's a tennis. That's great.
100%. I mean, Lincoln Cathedral said there are no plans to remove it.
No, fuck no. Leave it, man. I'd be fine with it. It's great.
In 2005, the family of Gilbert Bell wrote to the cathedral to ask for their ball back.
Did they get it back?
No,
they did not.
I'd be on something. Possession is 9/10 of the law. It's wedged in our recess, I guess. I don't know what our architectural recess.
4 generations
We'll
of the
offer
Boyce
you
family.
compensation in congruency with, maybe you'll get in trouble for using that word too, with the inflation of the cost of the ball. That is the best we can do for you.
Fucking hell, yeah. I mean, that could be worth £3 now. That's got a stink as well, isn't it? They say 4 generations of the Boyce family have made trips there to check that it's still in place. 4 generations. You gotta take it like, you're going out for a stroll with your best girl and you go, hey, I wanna show you something. and then later on, she go, oh, Sandra, did you have a good date with Gilbert the 7th? And she go, yes, I did, Mum. He showed me his ball.
Wouldn't you?
I'm never allowed to see that.
Wouldn't you?
Of course I fucking would.
Oh yeah.
I would take a girl on a walking date. You see that?
First date.
My great grandfather's uncle. He put that ball up there, and that's a good litmus test. If a woman goes, so, oh fuck you, you're on your own, and leave.
Out.
Yeah. Wouldn't I? That would be my fucking Tinder profile picture, mate. Of course I would.
I'm part of the Gilbert Balls. What do you mean?
The Gilbert legacy. This is really cool.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this at all. This is the most wholesome story we've done on AAA in a while. What?
You see, America, that's what history looks like. Florida tell people to stop taking selfies with depressed black bear. There he is. Yeah,
He's just looking for a friend.
He's not, though. He just wants to be left alone. They say the bear by the side of the highway in Santa Rosa Beach is clearly not in the mood for pictures. Leave him alone, guys. Leave him alone. Cocaine sharks found in waters off Brazil.
Is it just a head?
That is just a head, yeah. It's just a
and
shark.
It still kept going?
No. It's not. It didn't keep fucking... That's some good shit. Bloody hell.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's some lively shit. You could be dead, still active.
They've, I mean, there's the standing theory of only a certain percentage of cocaine actually makes it from one country to another, and it turns out lots of sharks have just been fucking chomping on the chop and just getting off their fucking tits. So now we've got Escobar's cocaine hippos. We've had cocaine bears. Brace yourself for Cocaine Shark. New movie coming out 2020.
Yeah, no, legitimately. It was, I mean, I thought Shark Side of the Moon was something I want to see. Yeah. Cocaine Sharks, hell yeah.
Shark Side of the Moon. Cocaine Shark was actually a film.
That's a real movie. Feline and I were trading weird films on Hulu, and my favorite was Shark Side of the Moon. There's sharks up there.
Cocaine Shark 2023. Already a movie. Yep.
Nice.
Get on it. This is before the bear. The women chose the shark. All right, let's talk space. Let's talk space technology. All the good bits, right? Astronauts could ditch diapers on spacewalks. It's good, isn't it? It's good. thanks to new device that lets them drink their pee. It's bad, isn't it? You don't want to. I mean, Sin, you'd walk out of space, right? You would fucking go and
Oh, yeah, I'd go check it out.
Yeah. Would you drink your own pee to do it?
No.
No.
Okay, let me ask you seriously. Okay, legitimate question, Sid. Is there a machine that it's going to reverse osmosis? Because the majority of anyone's urine, it's like, I don't know, what would you guess? 96-7% water?
Roughly, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, well, okay, but I get it. It's like, but it was once piss. But okay, yeah, but is there some machine that could reverse osmosis enough that you would be okay with it? That really is just the water left.
I don't think so.
I mean, would you be?
I want to say yes, but there'd be that lingering thought.
Am
for me,
I in a Bear Grylls survival scenario, and the only way I'm gonna survive is to
Drink your own piss.
Boil my piss and then collect it in another bucket, RODI style?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
then yeah, I don't have a choice. I'm not gonna be
so
okay
life or
with it.
death is the only way you'd do it.
Yeah, I think so.
But is it because you know it's your own piss? Like if so you don't want to drink out of a babbling brook in a forest because you know it's full of deer urine.
It's probably a bad idea anyway. Like, you're gonna get sick.
Yeah, isn't that how you get dysentery?
No, this is from the people who've got buckets full of MREs here. Boil your water, gentlemen.
Would you drink boiled urine?
No.
Whose?
I'm sorry. I didn't expect that as an answer. Mine? No. Joe Bob down the street? Yeah, he lives pretty clean. Yeah, he's...
Who was the dude who dropped the 100 earlier? Jacob, you have to drink his.
That's Pete. Peter. Yeah, $100. Yeah, I guess I'd have a sip. I'd swill it around like wine tasting.
No, Zed the Snarky. Whose is not a valid question. That's
It is
what
a
was
valid
fucked about it.
question.
It's
Zed,
not
you get
valid
me,
at all.
You get me. Well, I mean, the thing, because you've also got the lingering knowledge in the back of your brain that that is piss I'm drinking right now. Like there's making like beer out of cow manure or something like that. I mean, we often get it here, especially on Mondays here on the AAA meeting. You can get beer brewed out of this, and I go, Sin, do you want to? And he goes, no. And the thing is, it tastes perfectly fine, perfectly safe to drink. Still, no. It's because it's made out of manure. Why would I want to drink that? You're still gonna have that in the back of your head. I'm drinking piss. Now I know all right. So probably all the water we've drank, someone's peed in at some point, right? What's the maths behind every breath we take? Like there's probably some very very small percentage of it would be Julius Caesar's farts, but you don't think of it. If someone gave you piss water and you drank it and they go, what do you think? You go, that's very nice. And then they go, do you know actually that's made out of piss? All right, but I've already drank it now. Whereas if someone gave you the piss water and said, that's piss, drink that, you're going to go, no. Or whose is it? And if you're an astronaut, hey, I mean, look, space is wonderful, Polly, but I'm not drinking my own piss to get up there. Would you drink your own piss to get up there?
I mean, I gotta say, it's not like they're... Think of the extra fucking fuel they've got to have just to bring some potable water up there with you, right? And you're going to bring, and what are you going to do with all the expelled water? Are you just trying to say, like, flush it into space? You want floating zero-gravity environment blobs of urine orbiting the Earth?
Creating
Is that what you
your own
want?
nebula. I think it might be, actually. I'd like to see what it looks like, at the very least.
You should look up a floating blob of water in space. It looks pretty cool.
It does. Now imagine that with a slight yellow hue. I'm just saying. I don't actually know what they did with it before, but there was, of course, we all remember the transcripts of when a turd floated past in the International Space Station. And to this day, we still don't know who did it. No one's claimed it. It's still a mystery. And that's a genuine thing. You can look it up. But hey, Her piss.
But yeah. What about that? How would you drink her piss then?
What if, right, in order to get into space,
Still no.
you'd be like, right, you got to pass the physical and everything. Yeah, right. Now do a backflip. Yeah, okay, cool. You got to pass all your tests and everything, and they go, right, now drink this piss. That's the final test. You don't know that they don't do
some
that.
sort of fetish thing that they're just.
That's a good point. In actual space, it would freeze. So you'd have like this globular floating thing that would just like freeze as soon as it hit that low or high orbital environment. Okay, here, once again.
But then you could do fun things like, because you're in 0 G.
She's eating cylinder monkeys. She's eating cylinder monkeys.
Kimberly, thank you for the 1275. There already is a machine that extracts the water in the space station. There's a whole display at NASA in Houston. Huh. I want to see that. I'm so fascinated by the space toilet.
Aren't we all? Aren't we?
Well, yeah, a zero gravity environment toilet. I'm interested.
If it would freeze as you expel the urine, you would get someone to spin you, and then you release your bladder. Or spin you and push you up. So then you've made like a frozen piss spiral, and that's art. The first art made in space. My God. Astronaut gives honest TripAdvisor review of living in space.
Really?
This is all right. Yeah, she said it was very nice. The water wasn't all that. She said location 5 out of 5. The atmosphere tasted like piss. The atmosphere was out of this world. We were 585 kilometers above the Earth's surface, higher than the International Space Station, so we could see a large section of the planet surrounded by the darkness of space. Sleep quality 5 out of 5. I had 3 days of sleeping in space, and I loved it. Floating to sleep was amazing. I never once thought about needing a pillow. The only issue was waking up, having spatial disorientation, and needing a moment to realise I was floating in space. That reminds me of one of my favourite stories. It was a guy who spent a year on the International Space Station, ISIS, and his first day back on Earth, he was like, sleeping in my own bed. But he gets up in the morning, and he just fucking stacks it on the ground because he forgot that gravity was a thing.
That's it. I wouldn't have that problem anymore if I just lived in space.
Yeah, you wouldn't get stuck between your bed and your cabinet.
Yeah, or that other thing.
Ambience 5 out of 5. It's safe to say she had a good time. We spent our entire 3 days in space, inside the SpaceX Dragon capsule, and the ambience was serene. There's the constant hum of fans circulating airflow throughout the cabin, which acts as white noise. Because you can float, the entire volume of the capsule is available to claim as space you can occupy. Amenities 5 out of 5. We had iPhones and iPads. Product placement, which allowed us to document our science experiments, capture special moments, listen to music, and watch a movie. My favourite is Contact. Before drifting off to sleep, and of course, we took the ultimate selfies from space. To be fair, you fucking would. I'm not a selfie guy, Sin. But if I'm in orbit, you're goddamn right I'm taking a selfie. That's going to be my second Tinder profile picture. The first one is the tennis ball. Transportation 5 out of 5. It only takes about 8 minutes to get into space. And the ride on the SpaceX Falcon 9 was very smooth and enjoyable. As the mission pilots...
Wait. Really?
About 8 minutes, apparently, yeah. I mean, technology has come a long way.
It took like a day and a half to get to the moon. It only takes 8 minutes to get into the orbital track of the space station? That's crazy.
I mean, that is actually famously a lot closer to Earth than the moon.
Right. But I didn't think that much closer. I was... Son of a bitch.
No, I mean, space isn't all that far away, is it? We've not actually got much atmosphere going on.
How is that thin layer of,
A veneer, if you will. A veneer of breathe.
It's a nebulous veneer at that. Nebulous, that'll get you busted by the AI bots, man. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I've used that as well. God damn.
I actually have used the word gossamer in an
Really?
essay. I forgot about I forgot about that. Yeah.
All right.
And I wasn't referring to the adorable cartoon character either.
What were you referring?
I just like it's something that was extremely tenuous. I said it almost gossamer. It was.
Yeah, and then everyone's like, "Fuck this guy, man." Using fucking gossamer in an essay. Get out of here!
Get out of here! No,
Fucking gossamer.
This is what happens when you spend long tracks of time. Just you're just writing. You're trying to get it on page, and always easier to edit shit you got. No matter how much fuckery it is, no matter how much you've drawn on, or how little sense it makes. Anything's better than staring at a blank page. So type, and edit it into some kind of sense later, even if you end up deleting a lot of it.
Yeah, figure out what you can.
I remember, guys. Shift and F7. Microsoft Word has its own thesaurus.
Or just right-click, and then there's synonyms right there.
Right
also.
there.
Yeah.
Cleanliness 4 out of 5. Yeah. Food 5 out of 5. Rooms 5 out of 5. View 5 out of 5. Recreational areas 5. Overall experience 5 out of 5. Recommend to others 5 out of 5. So right, she just had a good time. So Poseidon's been cancelled.
Great recommend. I mean, yeah, we've reviewed tree houses for rent that were nowhere near this.
You never thought of reviewing Space? My God, what is it you do in that bar on a Friday night? Good Lord. This is a really, really, really cool statue. Well, that is
not
Poseidon.
as cool as the Goku one in Mexico.
True, very true, very true. This is Poseidon, god of the sea, in Mexico, and people aren't happy about it, Sin. They aren't happy about it. A lot of people go in and they take another selfie right here for their Tinder profiles as well. And let's be honest here, look, Poseidon is fucking stacked, mate. Look at him. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a dope Tinder profile.
For him, certainly. I'm not going to fucking take a photo next to him. I'm never going to look as good as that. Why would I fucking take a photo next to him? No, it is because there's people in the area who are offended. It's the Maya indigenous groups who have their own
I
local...
don't care what indigenous people think want.
Well, they are offended.
I don't
because
care anymore.
They have their own local god of water. So
then
Poseidon,
they should have built a fucking statue. Shut the hell up.
They should have built.
Paganism is supposed to be extremely inclusive. It's supposed to be tolerant. All the gods you want, right?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Dude, I am so sick. And this sounds horrible to say, but every time you turn around anymore, it's some indigenous person. This one person claiming to speak for the whole group going, well, I don't like this thing. Fuck 100%. The entire thing over here. This is offensive to all indigenous people. Is it though, or just to you? Because it sounds like it's just to you.
It's not even that, is it? It's what about me?
No,
it's a lot of what about me.
It's the part you just nailed. Like I'm like, okay, I'm behind Sin on this. It's the one or person or small group of activists claiming all of this is what we think. You know what I mean? It's like, no, it's just you guys. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone else from your group gives a fuck, man.
Who don't love a bit of Poseidon anyway?
Yeah, I'm with Pinky. That's an awesome step. What you guys go to the gym? What's the muscles like underneath the arm there, like that form out the rib cage? What's it called?
It's your lats and your
lats. Okay. That's what I thought. Right. Okay. It's just straight up American comic book character muscles. Like, look at those lats on that guy, man. He looks awesome. What the fuck? Like,
yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, like, he comes from the sea of fucking pure protein, doesn't he? Look at the fucking size of him. That ain't natty, man. That ain't natty. He's been juicing. Do you know what I mean? Well, I mean, look, he looks awesome. Do you prefer that or this? That's Chuck. That's your Mayan fucking dude right there, right? Poseidon,
Chuck.
That guy, Chuck. Fucking
His
Poseidon,
name is Chuck.
Neptune or Chuck with his weird chin rifle. Poseidon, trident, crown, hench. Chuck, weird moustache. That's all he's got going. Tiny thumbs. I'm going Poseidon, bro.
Yeah. Poseidon will release the Kraken on you. What's Chuck got?
A Kraken, hell of a rum. What's Chuck got? Fucking chin rifle. With a little bird on the end. What a dick. Fuck out my face.
It's
So
not
Poseidon-
even it's a fucking t-shirt cannon. It says Chuck on it, you know.
You're not God. a lesser God. I'm with Poseidon. I'm in his boat.
Dude, I am so fucking sick of this. Well, somebody in the one person in the indigenous community said this is offensive, so we have to take it all down right now.
Yeah, and
No,
they've
we
cordoned
don't.
off the area as well. They're talking about taking it down as well. So yeah, Poseidon has been cancelled because they cancelled the god of the sea. And then you wonder why tsunamis happen.
It's obviously not just indigenous people. It's like the two activists that claim to speak for the whole group
Yeah.
that I fucking despise.
Two angry white women, what?
Yeah, it's two angry white broads in Mexico.
Probably right. This is why floods happen, you idiots. Don't piss off Poseidon for fuck. You
Dude,
can't cancel a
what's
god.
the over-under on a massive tsunami or some shit right there?
Bring it on. Oh man. And then whenever everything like ebbs away and everything calms down again, and they look at the statue of Poseidon and he's smiling. And on to our titular article of this, the AAA meeting number 506, brought to you by the tagline, Ploughing into the Future. Now, Polly, we love a tractor, don't we? We love some farm equipment.
Of course.
What company is is synonymous with quality when it comes to farming equipment?
John Deere.
It is, of course, John Deere, and they are now synonymous with the quality in my heart. John Deere drops diversity initiatives and pledges to no longer join social or cultural awareness parades. Good boy, good guy John Deere right here.
No
They just put their hands in the air and went, fuck it, right? In a statement released on Tuesday, the company said it would be eliminating or changing multiple internal policies and initiatives, adding that our customers' trust and confidence in us are of the utmost importance to everyone at John Deere. We will no longer participate in or support external, social or cultural awareness parades, festivals or events. They also announced that they would be auditing all company-mandated training materials and policies to ensure the absence of socially motivated messages, and would be reaffirming within the business that the existence of diversity quotas and pronoun identification have never been and are not company policy.
I think I forgot what store it was, but it was Tractor Supply maybe, came out and said, we are ditching this entire policy. We want to focus on bringing quality and helping the community in forms of animal shelters, homeless and veteran charities, instead of wasting money on this. So we are going to be eliminating this. We are going to focus on making sure quality, and any money left that would have gone to this will go to charities, because that's what we feel will be more useful to the community rather than this stuff. And people lost their goddamn minds about it.
You are completely correct. It actually goes on to say they are the second agriculture-based company to scale back or eliminate various DEI initiatives, and it was Tractor Supply Company. Well done, Sin. Point
nice.
for the game, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you got it. I mean, just for awareness of current cultural events. I like that they're giving that to charity as well. I mean, we've got some excess money left over. Is that called profit? No, it's called charity, motherfucker. Move on. Darren Root says, I would say whoever is offended by this, you're the ones moving the statue. You're goddamn right, buddy. You're goddamn right. And TA says, John Deere, God Deere John. Good work, sir. And you may now consider yourself newsed.
Perfect.
That was a good end. That was a good ending to the news, wasn't it? I couldn't believe it when I read that. Like, fucking yeah, based John Deere. But as I say this every time anything like this comes up, don't fuck with farmers.
Yeah.
Should we have a game?
Sure.
Sure. Let's play. It's a game we've not played.
As we all As we all choke at the same time.
Did we all choke it? But I turned my microphone off. But I turned my microphone off to cough, and you covered me by coughing into your microphone. Fucking sterling work.
No, I actually muted too. I think that was Polly.
Did you?
No, that was me. I admit it.
So we all three of us coughed at the same time. Excellent work. Oh man, 500 episodes, guys. We're finally in sync. Let's play. It's a game we've not played in a minute. Actually, it is Who the Tard, but it's not with a twist. This is the bitter version. It's not. You're not looking for lemons. You see, you're avoiding the limes. Normally, you'd have
Plumpets.
Well, no. There are 2 limes hidden in the Tard squares. One of them is miss a turn, and the other one is lose a point. They're bitter. We've got 7 of these bad boys, so let's get on it, right? Where's me Time Lord or blank? Oh, no, I've lost it! Oh, actually, do you know what? I've got a button here. I've got a Drunken Uncle button that someone gave to me. So, Polly, is it Drunkle or blank?
Blank.
It is indeed blank. Would you like to go first or second?
First.
He's going first. Okay, now this this game of Who the Tard is brought to us by Prairie Dogs. So, Polly, pick yourself. Yeah, aren't they cute, man?
Oh, look
It's
at
the otters of the land.
He's right. Yeah,
my
they're
gosh,
tiny little
they are.
land otters.
Yeah. Go ahead and pick yourself a number, good sir.
I'm gonna go with 6.
Number 6 for one Polydub. Polly, Who the Tard?
Is that like 1985 Samuel L. Jackson?
It is not 1985 Samuel L. Jackson. Sinatra says, pick yourself a number.
Give me the 7.
You're going to go, give me the 7. This is the 7 for Sinatra. Sinatra! Oh! No! It doesn't matter. You don't get to answer, good sir, as you have missed a turn. Polly.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's rough, isn't it? Pick yourself a square.
Yeah, it's rough. It's number 10.
Number 10, Polly Dubbenstein. Polly Dub, Who the Tard?
That is the king of pop, Michael Jackson.
That is indeed the king of pop, Michael Jackson. Point 1 to Polly Dub, and because Sinatra got
In the
point...
off-the-wall album cover. Very nice. Nice call, Drunken.
Nice. I'm glad you like that. That is, you are now even footing because Sinatra had a bonus point from the news. It's a ping. Right. Now, Polly, you got the last point, so Sinatra, you get to go first. Pick yourself a number, good sir.
6.
Number 6 for one. Sinatra says, Sinatra, Who the Tard?
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
Holy shit. Well, wow.
I mean,
Okay,
just-
that was
just the-
well earned, man.
The irony of picking it off of the nose as well is just fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
It's good work.
I
It's
can smell it.
a point to Sinatra
Okay.
says,
Can I add on? Fuck Seth Rogen. What a fucking
God.
hack.
I don't
That's a
recognize him
huge hack.
unless he's in someone's DMs asking if they're Jewish. Just
Dude, I
him
always
just-
tell that story.
Him just arguing with Dankula is what really... I mean, I wasn't a big fan of him in the first place, but that's what really put me off of him, was arguing with our boy, Count Dankula. You don't do that. You just don't.
No.
Friend of the show. He's been on the show twice, guys. We love Dankula.
It's been
Right.
more than that, hasn't it?
Maybe 3? Maybe 3. Yeah, anyway. Polly, you get to pick first. Pick yourself a prairie dog.
Number 11.
He's got 11. 11, Polydub. Who to
Damn
rough.
it.
Rough.
I kind of picked the right area and sense of like placement, but now I got limed. Damn it.
Area. That's what you're working with there, Sin, as you get to pick a square.
7, I think I'm gonna go with.
Ooh, it's a dodgy one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Sinatra
Unless I have a
says
super long head.
it's
That's bitter.
Rough.
That really is.
That is bitter. It's bitter. It's a bitter addition. But Sinatra, who'd have thought?
Greta Thunberg.
It is indeed Greta Thunberg as she's singing her rendition of "I Will Always Love You." I mean, you lost a point, but you gained a point, so it's all right. Polly,
Wash.
is it? Yeah, Polly, you get to go first. Pick yourself a cute little square.
Okay. 10.
What?
10.
Was that 10? You did 10. Okay.
Joe Biden did.
Yeah.
10.
Polly Dub, who'd have thought?
What?
Oh
Look
my
at all
God,
them
I think I know
chins.
this.
There's a couple of chins going on.
At least a couple. I hear that.
Do you hear that?
I hear that.
You hear that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Is that Is that Zamfir and his pan flute?
I am so tempted to give you a point just for that reference, but no, it is not.
You like that? You
I
like that?
loved that. Wow.
I think the answer is clearly seal without a tan.
Fucking Elson, pick a square.
Give me 6.
It's the best game of Hootard ever. Sinatra,
Oh fuck!
Hootard.
Meatloaf?
It is indeed the meatloaf.
I knew it.
And he's angry.
He is.
You have angered Meatloaf.
Not
the
paradise
god.
by the dashboard lights.
Oh, right. The god of the sea. On to number 5. And Polly, it is your pick, sir.
Let's go with 6 again.
He's going 6 again. It worked last time, guys. Well, not in his favour, but it worked for someone. Polly Dub, Hootard.
That's the squarest jaw in pictures. What the hell?
She's
I
up there.
watch too much TV.
Is that Deborah Messing?
Is
I
not
don't know.
Deborah Messing. Sinatra.
Maybe 7, actually.
Yeah.
7 actually. Okay, well, just a 7 actually there for Sinatra. Hootard.
Shit, is it Julie Louis-Dreyfus?
It is not Julie Louis-Dreyfus. Polly.
Fuck. Like 2?
Was that a question? Or
Yeah, just, no. 2? Hoping
2?
is helpful? Yeah.
Polly Dub. Hootard.
Fuck is
That's a generic bimbo. I don't know.
Is that your answer? Hi, generic
Yeah,
bimbo.
generic bimbo.
It is not
Yeah.
generic bimbo. Sinatra.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
Okay.
Alright, give me 10.
Number 10 for Sinatra. Sinatra says, Hootard. Oh, no. Well,
Oh, I know who that is. That's
Well, I
fucking
mean, whoa. Don't be breaking rules now, brother. You got to pick a square first, because you might end up getting a lime.
Okay, right, yeah.
All right, square, then answer.
1.
You sure?
Yes.
You go for the. You see that little guy up in the corner there? That easy.
Yeah.
You go.
He's
you
out
go
of
with that
focus.
little
He's photobombing, man. He's not part of the group, but he wanted to be.
guy. All right, Polly. Hootard. Oh, you lucky bastard.
Is Xena. That's Lucy Lawless.
It is indeed Xena, also known
Yeah.
as Lucy Lawless. Point to Polly. Still
See
looking
the
good.
stratagems there? Go off to the side. You know, that's.
Oh yeah, but I know there's stratagems going on. I wouldn't trust too much in your own faith there, sir. Still looking good as well. I mean, I thought she was good as Xena, but man, you ever seen Spartacus? She'd got it in that as well. Yeah, she was Domina. She was married to John Hannah, who's one of my favorite actors. Yeah, she was.
Really?
Yeah, she was excellent in that.
I thought. All right. Cool. All right.
She's still got it going on. She's still got it. Here you go, Lucy. Look, cover yourself up, love. couple of limes for you there, go. Right, on to the next one. And it is not the last one, but it is the penultimate one. Sinatra, you get to go first. Pick yourself a cute little prairie dog.
7.
Number 7 for Sinatra Says, of the Silent Sin. Sinatra, who'd have thought?
One of the Blur people.
Yes.
Are you actually
Amy
answering
Schumer.
one of the Blur people? It is not Amy Schumer. Polly.
Sure.
The fat blonde blur.
Yes.
It's just, yes, that's
10.
Amy Schumer.
10.
10 for Polly Dub. Polly, who'd have thought?
Oh, that's a big
Fuck.
blonde fat blur.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a big back bitch.
That choker's literally and holding on for dear life. Son of a bitch. Nancy Grace?
It is not Nancy Grace. Sinatra. I don't know who Nancy Grace is, but I know this isn't Nancy Grace. Pick a square.
Okay.
2.
Number 2 for the Silent Sid. Sinatra. Who'd have thought?
That Britney Spears?
It
looks
is
like
Britney
it.
Spears. It is Britney.
Oh my
bloody
God.
Spears.
Oh, talk about forced perspective. Holy shit, I thought this was going to be some, what do you call them, Polly? Land-dwelling butter whale?
Yeah, that is what she doesn't look healthy. Well, in lots of ways. She doesn't look psychologically healthy or physically. Yeah.
She
whoa.
showed that she was not psychologically healthy with this knife dance video. No, a lot of people
Still
I mean,
would.
I think we all owe the Leave Britney Alone guy an apology now, guys.
Yeah.
He was right, and we were wrong. And that was Sinatra with Britney Spears. And on to the last one. Polly, you get to pick first. Get yourself a prairie dog, brother.
All right. Number 8. 8. Excuse me.
Number what? Number 8 for Polly Dub. Polly, who decide?
I think I know.
You can fuck you. Okay, you know what? I'm going to reserve my time and pass it along to Sinatra. You take a guess. Go ahead.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
I can. It's my time. I can do what I want with it. I
I
want to hear his. I want to hear his top of the ear. It's not even an ear. Top of the ear.
Obama.
based
It's
guess.
Obama.
It's not Obama.
Thank God you
Fucking
couldn't recognize a
racist.
black man off of the top of his ear. Holy shit.
Yeah, right.
And it goes back to
Christ,
Polly.
man. Well, no. I mean, Sinatra, you still get to pick a square.
Oh, I still get a pick?
Yeah, you get to pick a square, but I get to pick the person.
The one
See?
next to that one.
Well, there are
7.
3. 7. Okay. Thanks for that. Number 7. But Polly, you get to answer first now.
All right.
Polly, who decide?
Oh, that's motherfucking cocksucking
Yeah, go on.
fucking well, maybe it's not.
I was so confident there
Oh
for
my
a second.
god, it just changed out of nowhere.
He looks like he's got Morgan Freeman's pigment concentrations on his cheeks, whatever you want to call them spots.
Freckles?
It looks, I look like more than freckles, to be honest. Morgan Freeman? Is that Morgan Freeman?
What I love about it is just a moment ago you just went, God, you can't even tell a guy from his ear. Yeah, it is Morgan Freeman. It is God.
James Scott.
See, I'd recognize them face spots anyway.
I would have said Lawrence Fishburne, even though
Really?
he doesn't have spots. Yeah.
He doesn't have that intensity of cheek pigmentation like that.
Man just cannot grow a mustache, can he? Not anymore.
Nah, it's the Wolfman stash.
And that is our game of Who the Tard. The independent adjudicators are in, and it is a sterling silver medal for Polydub that this week's Smarty Pants with 4 points is Sinatra Says.
Woo!
That bonus point that you got for the John Deere knowledge really paid off there because you lost a point. That was, I mean, you won by 1 point there, Sin. 1 whole point. Good lord. Should we have a couple of questions before we get out of it?
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
Polly wins.
Isn't it?
I appreciate that patio
There you go,
furniture.
Pop.
I didn't win, but yeah, in the hearts of the people, I'm the winner.
I'm gonna time him out. Fucking with my scoring system. People in the chat, if you have any questions for myself, the Silencing, or Polybobs, whack them in the chat and we'll answer. Well, I mean, we might not. It depends how we feel. Depends if we can recognise you by the tip of your ear. Sinatra.
Yes.
I have a question for you, good sir.
Okay.
You got anything going on? We got anything that the people of the chat can look forward to over on your areas of content?
Yeah, go ahead, check out the Silent Sin channel, or not the Silent. Well, check that one out too.
I mean, of course.
But the Sin and Sash channel, we did a wonderful show last night. Have some fun over there. I should have a video up tomorrow. Should all go according to plan. I've not had a lot of time to do stuff, but I'm still getting out what I can.
'Twas indeed a good show. I mean, if you weren't there, I don't know what the hell you were doing. Polly?
Yes.
That's my question to you, man.
I just look at the questions in chat. They're funny. We did a noir bar on Friday. It was good time. Was had by all. We got started a little bit later than usual because part of our contingent was ill. Not me this time. It was a good time.
What a wonderful change.
Yeah, we did a run of some of the oddest phenomena in nature. Things I had never heard of, didn't know were a thing. A lot of them happen in Texas.
Name one.
Oh, I forget that a virga was very weird, and we got into this whole rain falling that never ends up reaching the ground at all. It just begins to fall and then hits like a warm, dry air pressure system beneath it. What? So it starts to fall and then doesn't. You look at it, and I was like, holy shit, that looks like Bob Ross's work. Like he started to smear the clouds with the little palette brush. You know what I mean? And then we went off into this whole like half-hour discussion about Bob Ross in the middle of this list. It was great.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And then Far's like, oh my God, when I was in Japan last, they love Bob Ross in Japan? And she sent me this picture of, we showed on screen, of this entire wall of DVDs, and it's all like Japanese sitcoms and anime and whatnot. Right in the middle of it, a box set of The Joy of Painting.
Results. Oh, Bob
It was
Ross.
awesome.
We miss you.
Yeah.
We miss you.
In Arizona too. Yeah, a lot. Man, Armageddon stuff going on in Arizona all the time. When they have a dust storm, legitimately, it'll make you want to get right with God. You see that thing on the horizon. Oh, the volcano lightning? I didn't know volcanoes could force lightning up at the sky. It was amazing.
It's static electricity caused by the ash.
You nailed it. Exactly. I didn't know that was a phenomena. Fucking fascinating, man. It was a really cool set of information, man. We had a lot of fun with it.
There you go. There you go, guys. Go and check that out. Do what Sinatra said, and do what Polly said. Well, hang on. Molly Okami says, do you recognise the ball in the building moulding? I do not recognise the ball in the building moulding. Steve Dave says, are you missing part of your ear on the other side of your head, Drunkle? No, I've always looked like that, although I'm going to get a tiny little pillow to put on it. Just, then I can just nap wherever I want. Shadowclaw says, do you recognise the tips of ears in the water? Shuru says, do you recognise the lateness in the corridor? Let it go, dickhead! Yikes is a dirt merchant coming in with a genuine question. If you could get a ball stuck in any building, which building would it be? Right, first off, hats off to you for that question.
That is a legit good question.
That's genuinely good. Sinatra, if you could get a ball stuck in any building, what would it be?
Ooh, the Library of Congress.
Library of Congress. Okay, cool. What ball would it be? He's thinking.
A volley.
A volleyball in the Library of Congress. Polly.
The reconstruction of the Parthenon in Athens, in Greece.
Very nice. And what ball would it be?
What's the most fraudulent leech ball?
Fraudulent?
Greeks. Now.
Oh, just go for a bladder filled with air then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something filled with high pressure, hot air. That. No, yeah. Right, whatever structure that they're going to fucking install the Elgin marbles into. It'll just be a tennis ball and it has fucking frauds written on it.
Fair enough. I mean, he's gone political with it, guys. I go.
I tell you, that whole situation bugs me, and you know that.
The vaults beneath the Vatican. It'd be a medicine ball. Kerry Soldier for $1 says, I have a question for you. When you play Ghost of Tsushima, which sake would you like? Normal sake or unfiltered nogori? The unfiltered has a sweeter, lighter taste. I think I would have to defer to the expert there, Kerry Soldier. I mean, the nogori does sound delicious. Yeah, I don't think I've had that before. I guess that. I guess nogori, the other N-word. Thank you very much, Kerry Soldier, for the $1. That is it then, guys. This show is over, but if you find yourself with an itch that only a triple A meeting can scratch, then don't go stuffing gerbils down your onesie just yet. We're going to be back on Wednesday on the Polydub channel at 10:30pm GMT, 5:30pm ST, 4:30 Central, and 5:30am on Christmas Island with news and banter that will make you literally die. This week, and mainly tomorrow, you can find me over on twitch.tv/drunkenplace for some epic game week. We've got Technology Tuesday tomorrow, bit of Fallout, we've got Weeb Wednesday, there's a bit of Ghost of Tsushima, which Kara Soldier just mentioned there, and then there's nothing happening on Thursday because I work late into the evening, but then we can do a bit of Fatal Friday. Saturday, I'm going to a bachelor party, so I won't be around on Saturday. But Sunday, we'll try and sort something out. If I'm back, and if I'm, compost mentis. Huh? No. That's the week over there on twitch.tv/drunkenplays. While you're there, be sure to check out Sinatra_says and Polly_dub. But if it's way past your bedtime, then thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you to my esteemed co-hosts, the Polydub and the Silent Sin. Thank you for all the generous donations from the best goddamn chat online. And of course, from my main man, Peter. And don't let the mean tractor man upset you.
Yeah.